Good morning, Trojans. This is Mrs. Genatazio at West Brunswick High School. Hoping you're having a good week. Back to studies this week for after spring break. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Terry, our head custodian, who is here almost every single day. He keeps the school spotless. He is there for us whenever we need him, especially those of us that forget our keys sometimes. Thank you, Mr. Terry, for all you do. We couldn't be shining school as we are without your help. The other thing I'd like to talk about is for freshmen. Freshmen, if you're looking for things to do, it's time now to start thinking about the pre-ACT. That's the test you'll take next fall, this coming fall. If you go on to our website, I've listed some sites for you to go into to get some information about that. Basically, it's www.act.org. It's on the West Brunswick website. You can get more of those. So go there and look at that and see what you need to do for that. Sophomores, you can do the same, get on the same website, but look for ACT practice sessions. There are free resources, and there are some that cost money, but most of them are free, and you can get a jump on the ACT. If you are a junior this year and you're worried about your ACT scores, you probably should have them by now. If you set up an account before you took the test, you can get your scores online. If not, they should come to you through the mail. Then it's like 5 to 8 weeks, so you should be getting them now. If you haven't set up an account, you can go ahead and do that again, and those instructions are on the website. One other thing is ACT boot camp for sophomores. On April 29th, there's an ACT boot camp, which will give you a lot more information about the ACT, and that's also on our website. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. We want to take this opportunity to highlight and spotlight some of those who are helping out and providing a lot for our students on a regular basis, particularly meals. We have right now an entire staff dedicated to organizing, putting everything in a container for these kids to be able to easily pick up and take home, or we even deliver those out via bus to their homes. And we have right now someone who's leading the way and making sure that that's all organized in a very efficient manner, and who's dedicated enough that last week, even during spring break, she was here working, making sure that each and every one of our kids that wanted a meal did receive it. So we really want to highlight and thank right now some of our staff. So I'm going to let Miss Mika introduce herself, and then I'm going to ask her a few questions just so that you guys get to know her. And then we can also see some of the grand picture of what happened last week and what's been going on here at West and in our community. So,
my name is Tamika Bellamy, and I'm the Child Nutrition Manager here at West Brunswick High School.
All right, thank you. I'm going to ask you a few questions then. How long have you been working in the county?
About 7 years, 3.5 at West.
Wow. And then roughly how many meals did we deliver or give out last week?
Over 6,000.
Over 6,000, and that's in our community. What is your favorite thing to do outside of school?
Sports.
Any type of sports?
Trojans.
I love it. And she is at almost every single event. What or who is the best part of your day?
The kids, just making sure they get a healthy meal and something to eat is the best part of the day.
And then who is or was your favorite superhero?
Wonder Woman. A woman.
And then who is a real hero in your life today?
My mother.
All right. Well, we all here at West want to make sure that you know, Miss Mika, that yes, that your mom is your hero. Well, to these kids that are getting these meals every day and to their families and our community, we all truly believe that you are a hero and that your staff is a hero. Each of them are, and we appreciate everything that y'all are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Richardson. Hope you're all having a well-rested, enjoyable spring break. I will tell you, it sure is lonely here without you. We miss you, and we hope to see you soon. I wanted to talk to you today just a little bit about Earth Day. Earth Day is on Wednesday. It's celebrated every year on April 22nd, and it was actually started April 22nd in 1970. It was initiated by Senator Nelson from Wisconsin. He saw a need to help us and help others make our environment safe, a safer place. And many acts were developed because of his actions. Some of those acts that he developed were the National Environmental Education Act, the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the Occupational Safety and Health Act, and the Endangered Species Act. The Environmental Protection Agency was also developed because of his work. Senator Nelson received the Medal of Freedom from President Clinton in 1992. This is the highest civilian recognition that anyone can ever receive. Today, 1 billion people worldwide participate in Earth Day each year. There are a few things that you can do at home, not just on Earth Day, but in any day, to help promote environmental education to anyone. Some of those things that you can do, you can go on a hike, enjoy nature, just see some of the things that happen around you. Clean up a park, recycle, plant a tree, plant some wildflowers, conserve water or save energy, develop a community garden. Remember to look around, see what changes you can make in your daily routine that would help and make our environment better. You don't have to change the world in one day. It's the little life changes that you make that are the longest impacts on our lives. I want to say to each of you to take the time to enjoy the simpler side of life. Right now we have that advantage and can do that. I know things may be a little bit frustrating right now, but please see the beauty of what is being offered to you. Know that we miss you, know that we hope to see you soon, and one special thing that I want to offer to the class of 2020, just before we left school, my horticulture class went out and planted an elm tree, and I want to dedicate that elm tree here on our campus in your honor for class of 2020. Congratulations to you.
One thing I want to talk about today is some real heroes. I have behind me some of our bus drivers who have been incremental in making sure that some of you folks out there get some good hot meals, breakfast and lunch, and they have dutifully done that day in and day out. Even last week while we were on spring break, when we talk about heroes, they are the real heroes. We can't operate here as a school, myself as an assistant principal, the teachers, without these folks, okay? These are our transportation experts, our bus drivers, and some of you know them, some of you don't. So what I'm going to do right now is introduce them to you, and I'll be asking questions for them to answer for you, okay? So over here, I have Miss Ani, Tabitha, Cindy, Donnie, Janet,
Jerry.
And Jerry. Some of you who ride Mr. Jerry's bus know what call him Santa Claus. But anyway, so folks, why do you do what you do?
I do it for the kids.
Okay.
I love the kids in this county. I worked in pediatrics for 9 years here in this county, giving shots to a lot of these kids. So I love the kids, and I do it for the kids.
So when people say, I know we've seen on the news about heroes, nurses, and stuff like that, but a lot of things, when they think about that, they don't think about people like yourselves who are out there day in, day out, providing those hot meals for the kids. What does the term hero mean to you?
The person who's there all the time for them. They can depend on.
Yes.
They can depend on.
Dependable person, yes.
As an administrator, I like when we talk to our students, we say, that bus driver is the first person you see when you get there and get ready to come to school in the morning, and the last person you see when you go home in the afternoons. But when you get to a thing like this, an unprecedented time, nobody's never seen anything like this before. These are the people who are there. So, in your homes, wherever you are, give a round of applause for each and every one of them, okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to open it up to the floor. If any of them would like to have anything to say, they can do so now.
We just want to make sure that all the kids get a meal, that are eligible to get a meal, and I'm more than happy to go out there and make sure they get it.
Yep, go online and sign up on Brunswick County School website. Sign all the kids up. We're more than happy to come out and do it and see them.
And I think we get something out of it too, because when you get to that bus stop and you drop off those meals and those parents and even the children are saying thank you, and it's such a heartfelt thank you, and they're telling us, bless you for coming out here and bringing this to us. It gives you such a good feeling to know that you're doing something to help people out. So it's sort of a two-sided thing. We get something out of it, and so do they.
It is, and it's good to see the kids. I mean, even if they're not the kids that ride my bus, whenever those little kids come out and they smile and they just, love it. I love what I do.
So once again, when we talk about real heroes, folks, these are real heroes. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm still missing you. I wish that we could all get back to school and our lives would be normal again. But for the time being, we are going to be safe, and hope I get to see you all very soon. We've had a couple of questions about driver's eligibility certificates. Some of you are ready to go to DMV and get your learner's permit. If you have this certificate that shows that you've completed driver's ed and you need your eligibility certificate from the school, I will be glad to help you with that. All you have to do is call the school, leave a message with your phone number, and I'll give you a call back and we'll schedule a time for you to come out and meet me. This does require a parent's signature. It's this form that you're going to need, and DMV won't let you get your permit without it. So this requires your parent's signature. So just give me a call and we'll schedule a time to take care of it. Thanks, and take care.
All right, well, we wanted to take an opportunity to thank some of the true heroes in our lives that have been working over this time continuously, providing different services for our students in our community. But one in particular stood out over the past week. We had spring break, obviously here in Brunswick County, and we had several staff that were still here every day, packing lunches, loading them up, putting them on buses, and sending them out to our kids. And we want to take a moment just to thank them. We have SROs as well in our building on a regular basis, as you all know. And several of them in our county have been taking the time to help out in some way with the cafeteria staff, with the delivery, handing it out to the parents that come in and pull up, or packing those lunches themselves. And I have two SROs that were incredible last week here at West Brunswick. They helped out and made sure that our kids also had those meals delivered to them. So we saw them packing those lunches, and even today when we walked in, they were supporting in the best way they could, and they were helping pack. So we wanted to take a minute. I'm going to ask them a few questions just to get to know them a little bit and make sure that we thank them as well, and I hope you all do at home. So right now I wanted to go to both of you. If you could introduce yourself real quick, and then I'm going to ask a few questions.
Hey, I'm Deputy Kelsey Smith, the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, Deputy Ashley Stout.
All right, well, this question is for both of y'all. How long have you worked in the county?
I've worked in the county for 4 years and worked for Brunswick County Sheriff's Office since July of last year.
All right, I've been here for 10 years, here at the Sheriff's Office.
All right, tell me, both of you, what's your favorite thing to do outside of school?
Favorite thing for me to do outside of school is spend time with my family.
Excellent.
Spending time with family, sports. My kids keep me pretty busy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These are all things that over a spring break that a lot of people get to do. Our SROs and a lot of the staff last week were here. They were helping out. Obviously, they got to go home and spend that time and do the things they wanted to do after the fact, but they were here helping out, making sure that these meals were provided. What's the best part of your day?
Best part of my day is just being with my husband and daughter.
That's all. And tell me, both of you actually, what is or who was or is your favorite superhero?
Mine is Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Mine would have to be Wonder Woman.
Awesome. And then who are some real life heroes in your life today, or a real life hero?
For me, it'd be my mom.
Awesome. All right, well, we want to take this time to let you guys know that to all of our kids and their families that are receiving these lunches, you guys are true heroes. And spending that time last week to come in and help out, which you did not have to do, means a whole lot to them, and it means a whole lot to us. So thank y'all.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Trojan Country. Welcome back. We are hoping that you are rested and ready for some more school activities and learning and teaching to occur. We want to encourage all our students to please stay engaged with your work and please stay in contact with your teachers. To our seniors, we want to encourage you, please continue to work toward graduation requirements. If you have questions, please reach out to your counselor. This is the opportunity to make sure that all our members of the class of 2020 reach that goal of graduation. And speaking of graduation, seniors, we want to continue to remind you that we are still discussing opportunities for the graduation and when that will occur and how that will occur. But please know that you are on the top of our list, and graduation for the class of 2020 is definitely a priority. Also today, we want to take an opportunity to say a huge thank you to Mayor Eckert, the Board of Aldermen, the Town Administrator, Miss Mimi, and everyone in the town of Charlotte. If you haven't had an opportunity, please drive down Main Street. You will see our senior athletic banners displayed on the post on Main Street. This is awesome. This is a wonderful display of Trojan pride, and we are so thankful for the town of Charlotte for allowing us to do this. Class of 2020 senior athletes for the spring sports. You are making history. You are the first class, to my knowledge, that will have banners hanging in the town of Charlotte. We hope it continues to be a tradition for West Brunswick High School. So again, to the town of Charlotte, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. To our students, our staff, our community, and our parents, thank you for your continued work during this time. We will continue to be here to support you. If you have questions or need information, please make sure you call the school, leave a detailed message, and we will get back to you. Thank you, and we hope everyone is doing well. Hang in there, take care of yourselves, and don't forget, shut those computers down every now and then, get outside, and just enjoy the outside in this wonderful weather. Thank you.